So we get a lot of comments on our videos. People can sometimes be upset when they see us pulling fish out of the wild for the aquarium trade. You know, one thing I really want to stress is how simple the methods are for catching fish. People kind of conflate, you know, how we catch fish for the aquarium hobby with, you know, commercial fishermen, or even some of the terrible things that have been done to catch marine fish in the Philippines. You know, all over the world, you know, they'll use trawl nets and they'll dredge the, you know, the seabed or the riverbeds, or in some cases, like in the Philippines, they'll use cyanide or even dynamite to fish, absolutely just ruining the ecosystem. But as you can see here, you know, at least for wild Colombian fish, it is just one guy in a pond with a net and a plastic bag. He takes whatever fish he thinks are going to sell and puts the rest back. So, you know, at very least the bycatch isn't being killed, and the environment the fish are coming from is being very minimally disturbed. You know, yeah, he'll tear up some plants and, you know, dredge up the mud a little bit, but, you know, after an hour, you won't be able to tell this guy was ever there. You know, it is a business, but these people have a enormous respect for the environment that they're in. I mean, this is the source of their livelihood. This is how they feed their families. And without this industry and without these people kind of acting as stewards for these locations, you know, people have to make money somehow. Most of these spots, like we're on right now, is on private land. If these fishermen weren't paying for the privilege to come fish here, the people who own this land, you know, might as well just fill this in at worst to make room for, you know, more grazing land for their cattle, or they'll just ignore it entirely and allow it to get polluted, and eventually they'll disappear. So it's really good to see that the methods for catching these fish are very minimally invasive. There's no big boats, no big nets, just a guy in the lake or the river. And this, everyone, is how the fish in your aquarium are captured.